Today I'm going to show you how to make a Skyrim workbench that will only make the things you add to it. Now to do this we go to the creation kit, we scroll all the way down to the bottom and select all. Then we type in the filter craft to get a list of the craft tables. That's these ones. I'm going to be using the crafting blacksmith armour workbench, but you can use anything you want. Now I'm going to double click on that to bring it up. I'm going to change the name to the ID to my workbench. I'm going to change the name to my workbench so the ID and the name both say roughly the same thing. Now here we've got crafting smithing armour table. I don't want to make armour on this, so I'm going to remove that. I'm not going to make. I don't want it to be an armour type bench either, so I'm going to change it from smithing armour to create object. Now you can choose any of these from alchemy, enchanting, whatever else, but I'm going to use create object because I want to make arrows for this one. Now we need a new keyword here for arrows, so we can assign our new arrows to this bench, or our arrow recipes to this bench. So I'll type in my arrows. We'll OK that. Now you see there, that's a new keyword that replaces the old armour one. So now this workbench will now produce arrows. Now we click OK there, and we get asked the question, create new form. Yes, create new form, because we don't want to overwrite the old one. See, we would have edited the old one if we say no, so we say yes to this question. Now, we need a recipe to assign to this now. So we need to find in the object window, constructible objects. Now if we just get rid of that. Now I want to make iron arrows. So we go to iron boots. Now these recipes can be anything you want, but I'm just going to make a simple iron arrow. There we go. Now create object, iron arrow. So we just go and find iron arrow. Iron arrow, I want to make 20 of those. We don't want to use the crafting smith forge. This is what you could use to make it. We want to use the table with a my arrow keyword. So we try and find our keyword here. There is my arrows. That will make sure this item only appears on our bench. We don't need leather straps. I could add wood here as for the shaft, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave it as one iron ingot makes 20 arrows. Now we're going to OK that. Create new form again, yes, because we don't want to edit the boots. We want to create new form, so yes. And that's it, done. Now I save this off, and now we can go and check it in game. Now here's the workbench we made, and as you can see I've just placed it in the solitude courtyard. Now if we just have a quick look at this, you can see that the arrows that we made here, the iron ones, appear under the iron heading, but nothing else is there. You can even make a few and test them. Now this works because of the keyword my arrows. It was assigned to that bench and to the recipe. So the recipe is matched against the bench. So these arrows should never appear on any other workbench. This is how you make a custom crafting bench for yourself. And it works with any of the crafting benches, from alchemy, you know, to the smithy forges or whatever. Anyway, let's just give it a test and then round it off, just so you can see it working. Let's go and try them out, shall we? As you can see, it all works fine. And that's how you make a workbench just for your own stuff.